Hi there, welcome to another Niggle Pics video. This time you find me at a place called Charlestown, which is to the west of Hebden Bridge, about a mile, something like that. And we're here because it's about the 100th anniversary of an accident on a piece of rail track just up to my left, your right, where 4 people were killed. We found, when I did a recce, that there's still a little bit of evidence of part of the history of it. I won't tell you now, tell you a little bit later. There's a guy called Gary. He's a little bit worried because where it is, where the track is, it's now a wildlife corridor. And he's a little bit worried that when they do all the changes, there's going to be 6 houses built here. There's going to be one just about exactly here where I'm stood. And they're going to change the wildlife corridor, but it will continue. Whether it's to his taste, I don't know. But anyway, come on, let's go and have a look. We're just coming to the western end of where the curve started. So up to that side now you can see the current rail line, which is a lot straighter than the curve was, which is round about here. You can see the banking there of the curve. And this is the track bed that we're now standing on at the moment.
Come on, have a look in there. This is a simple lifestyle. The gas ran out, so I'm cooking on my little barbecue thing.
Barbecue stuff.
Have a look in. It's all recycled. Everything's recycled or whatever, like, you know.
Bloody hell.
Oh, that's cool.
Have a look in.
Have you seen the floor? It's original, so it's from the railway.
This little bit here.
Yeah,
Well, I think it might have been where
the signal box was. When the crash happened, there were 4 deaths, but there was already a dead body on the train. I've got the names of all of them that died. Right. The 4 dead were Agnes Chadwick of Rochdale, Mr Dickens and Mr Hicks of Leeds, and Miss Longworth of Manchester. 60 others were injured. There was another dead body of Mr Horsefield, and his body was being transported in a coffin, and they actually put him into the signal box, which
we think it's
probably was here where this stone is that Gary's got in his yurt area.
We haven't seen any ghosts at all.
No.
Betty used to live here. She used to say it were haunted and
Yeah.
stuff, and they'd have people.
Wow.
I'd like to put that out as well, so it stopped people developing it. You know. If
You haven't built that, have you?
No, that's
Right.
all,
Yeah. So that's
original, so, I mean, I
genuine.
don't know. It's all collapsed.
Yeah.
Further
Well, it
along
will
the
do.
line,
Yeah.
you
I
know.
mean, it's been up a long time, and nobody's looked after it, have they?
I
Great.
wanted, they did a lot of tree felling.
Yeah.
So I did clear this little bit.
Ah, right. So yeah, but I would have thought this would have been sold off by the railway company pretty close after it was closed, or decommissioned rather. Have you seen round here? He's got
That's where my plants.
an area where he wants to put his plants. He's going to put his plants in here, and he's got this, which is brambles all the way around, so hopefully the deer and the rabbits won't come and nick all his food. Everything hand built, love it. All from rough wood. And these, don't know whether you can see them on the side, these are the clips that hold rail down.
It's just an experiment. I've got stuff I've collected.
I like it, I like what you've done.
Like a little Eden project. But the railway they require access to this line, eh?
Yeah.
If you look on planning, there's all stuff about railway requiring access to it.
Yeah, so when they build these houses, they'll have to make sure they can get through. Right, thank you, Gary. No, I don't want to. So here, this bit of the car park for the pub, this used to be a row of houses. It's actually continued on to where there's a bridge, you know, the railway goes over just there. So all this, right up to virtually the Woodman, the pub, over there, houses all the way along. And originally, the pub was smaller, and it was actually called the Nudger Inn. And then they built that onto the top of it, and the Nudger Inn eventually disappeared. Looking a little bit time worn. Used to go here in the 1980s. possibly before, earlier than that. Used to be with Time Tunnel Disco, Bob Dean, Glyn Dutchman and Chris Butler. And I was the little helper along with my friend John Shackleton, rest in peace. At the back of the car park, now it looks like this wall here, the back one, that looks like a proper retaining wall for the embankment where the railway ran above the top. But here, it looks like there used to be an extra building attached onto it. You can see there's a return just there, may have come out to about here. Don't know what it was, but there's all stones down here as well, so maybe possible building just there. Do another one, I think. Very sad. Just spotted this planning application. Should be up there. But obviously somebody's put it down here, don't know why. But if anybody wants to know what it is, 22/00677/FUL if you want to put a protest into what's going to be going on here. Going to be a little bit difficult to get through here. I came through the other day just to recce the place, but can't remember where I went. It was easier through here, I think. Don't want to touch that. That's nasty stuff. Anybody else sees this while they're out? Don't know what it's called. I think it's one of the cow slips. Yeah. Don't touch it. If it breaks, it will burn. Just been hunting around down in this. There's quite a lot of rubble here. It doesn't look like stones from a wall. Don't know what it is. Maybe ballast or something, but they're too big. But I found this in the bottom of it. Don't know what it is. Any of you railway aficionados know what it is? This looks like it's as it was, and it kind of at an angle. This bent, bolt on that end, bolt on that end. Holding something. Is it railway? Maybe. I'll leave it here. This is the track bed. That's the bank in the new railway, well, relatively new railway is just up there on the top. This goes from Manchester at that end all the way through to Leeds at that end. The train that had the accident was coming this direction towards Leeds. There were a couple of people from Leeds, one from Rochdale and one from Manchester that were killed in the accident. And the first people on site to help the injured and the dead were people from Callis Mill, which is just over there. And people from the local houses brought bed sheets, etc., to try and tend to the injured's wounds. Stung. I think I'm going back. Ah, this is so uneven. I just wish there was some in situ little bit of rail somewhere, but I can't find any. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. If you really liked it, click the thumbs up. But what I really need is a subscribe. Get me to that 1,000. Many, many thanks.